Hi, welcome to Video Math Lessons. Tonight we're going to have a Algebra 2 and Trigonometry, about a 5-minute review, and we're going to be talking about rational numbers. In particular, it'll be multiplication and division. Now, these are the multiplying and dividing problems. A lot of students like these because it's factoring and it's almost like a little puzzle. But if you're having trouble, just remember, a little bit of practice, you can do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to rewrite these pieces, but we're going to break them down. And the trick with this problem here is division, we're going to flip it and it's going to become multiplication. So let's start with the easier factoring. Like this upper left is one of the easier ones. Difference perfect squares, x plus 3, x minus 3. That one's not too bad. This x squared minus x minus 12, x minus 4, x plus 3. Not a problem for most people. The x minus 4 goes downstairs, so just move it. There's no factoring. And this one here, be careful, x minus 4, x minus 4. So now, I left these two because these are the ones people mess up the most. It's called greatest common factors. And you would think they're the easiest technically, but people mess them up. So what we're going to do is the first one we take out of x, left over is x minus 5. And up here we're going to take out of x, and left over is 5 minus x. Now, hopefully, like when you see this backwards, this 5 minus x and this x minus 5, I call it a -1 trick. It's really factoring out a -1. When you cancel these out now, so we're going to canceling, it's a -1. So now we're just going to go through and cancel all the rest. I can cancel anything upstairs, anything downstairs. X minus 4, x minus 4, x minus 4, x minus 4. Then we keep looking. X plus 3, x plus 3. And we have this x and this x. And we keep looking around, so there's nothing else to cancel. There's nothing on the bottom. So upstairs I have x minus 3. And don't forget the -1. And I'm just going to put a negative out in front like this. You could put the 1 there, but you don't have to. So that was the first type. And it's a pretty good problem. It's a good size. So let's try the next one. All right. Perform an indicated operation. Simplify completely. So these are Regents questions, and this is, from fairly recent Regents. And we look at it. This factoring is a little trickier. First off, this one upstairs, the numerator, is called factor by grouping. So I'm just going to do that one over here on the side here. So factor by grouping, you're going to break down first part and the second part. So the first part comes out x squared, left over is x minus 3. And then in the back, I can take out a 3, I can take out a 6, and it's x minus 3. And your goal is to get these x minus, the backs to be the same. And so when they come out, I'm going to factor again, greatest common again, so it's x minus 3 comes out, and the two parts on the outside go together in their own parentheses, x squared plus 6. That's the top factoring right here. So let's do what we did before. I'm going to break it down to 3 sections, and that was the trickiest factoring. This one's going to flip. So I'll put this one right on the line. X minus 3, x squared plus 6. And let's see what we got here. This is going to be a tricky one for some people. I'll just start doing them. I'll just work my way over. X squared minus 4x, take out of x. X minus 4. Upper middle, take out of 2. X minus 2. Lower, take out of x cubed, common factor, GCF. And you get x minus 3, which is nice because I have one of those floating around. Now, this is going to flip. So upstairs is going to be 4 plus x, 4 minus x. Don't flip it around because you think it's supposed to be flipped around. We'll take care of that later. Just factor it the way you see it. And then downstairs, x plus 4, x minus 2. Okay. So now we're just going to start canceling this. So now This is not a negative 1 trick because there's no negative, so that's just cancels. It's called commutative. But 4 minus x, x minus 4 is a negative 1 trick, so I'll put a negative 1. And it really doesn't matter if it's upstairs or downstairs, but I like to put them upstairs. X minus 2 cross out x minus 2, x minus 3 cross out x minus 3. Now, anything else to cancel? I don't think so. So let's put it together. So I got a 2 and a negative 1 multiply, you get negative 2 times whatever's left, x squared plus 6. And I'm not going to distribute it. I'm just going to leave it. It's factored form. Factored form is fine. And downstairs I get x to the 4. Now, it's not pretty like the other answer, but it's an answer. So it's negative 2 over x squared plus 6 over x to the 4th power. That's a good one. So hopefully this helped. And remember, if you have any issues or trouble, just, practice, watch the videos. And, remember, you can do this. Have a nice night. Bye.